All right, in this video, I'm going to share with you the many advantages of solar energy, benefits of solar. Number one, there's no upfront cost, at least when you do it with us. I mean, there probably other solar companies might charge upfront, but we don't. It's a low monthly payment, right, which is often lower than you're paying right now to your utility company, right? You're able to eliminate your electric bill or bring it down to $10 or $20 a month, right? So some people think like, oh well, I'm gonna have to pay my utility bill on top of my solar bill. That's not the case. Like if you're paying $150 a month to the utility company now, we depending on the utility, we might be able to get that down to like $10 or $20, and then if you're financing the solar system, either way, it works out to where you're paying less than what you're paying now. Otherwise you just don't do it, right? There's other incentives like net metering. There's the federal tax credit, and then there's state tax credits and incentives. So many states, and this is different, depending on the state, but many states offer their own rebates. Like for example, South Carolina offers a 25% tax credit on top of the 30% federal tax credit. So if you are a homeowner in South Carolina, between the state and the federal government, they will pay for 55% of your solar system, and you can save a ton of money, right? And there's other states that have incredible net metering policies and other tax benefits and tax rebates. There's all kinds of benefits. I definitely suggest that you learn the solar benefits and incentives in your specific state. But then on top of that, there's the 30% federal tax credit. Every American homeowner can take advantage of that, where the federal government will pay for 30% of your solar system in the form of a tax credit. The payment is the same every single month. So it really is a way of shielding yourself from inflation. Okay, electricity rates are going up across the board again, right? And with solar, you're paying the same amount every month, year after year for the next few decades, right? So you're really able to lock in the rate that now and shield yourself from all the inflationary rate hikes from your utility company that are going to happen over the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, right? Another big benefit, it's like owning versus renting, right? It's just like your mortgage. If you're not paying out of pocket, if you're financing your solar system, right? Just like your mortgage, once it's paid off, you own the system, and you don't have to forever rent energy from the utility company the way that you're probably doing now, right? So once the system is paid off, you own your home's energy production system, and that can save you hundreds of thousands of dollars over time, right? And then it never goes up. The rate never goes up. Unlike your utility company, the sun doesn't raise its rates, and you will not have to pay more tomorrow than you're paying today, unlike your utility company. But the big benefit I'm going to share with you in the next slide. Let's say your utility bill is $150 today. That's what you're paying for electricity today. Now, with just a 4% annual increase from your utility company, I just read that the state of Massachusetts is increasing their energy costs by 37% this year alone. Okay, so a 4% annual increase is very, very conservative. Okay, but with a 4% annual increase, if you're paying $150 today, in 10 years you're paying $222, and in 30 years you're paying $487. Over that time, you're paying $105,159 to the utility company. Can you think of something that you'd rather do with $105,000 than give it to the utility company? Okay, but with solar, you're able to lock in the rate, usually for less than what you're paying for it now. But then, just like your mortgage, at the end of the term, you own it, much like your mortgage, right? You end up paying only $48,000 for the system. You finance it over the course of 25 years, and you get to enjoy a 30% federal tax credit where the government pays for 30% of your system. Okay, so you end up saving $57,159 goes back into your pocket, right? Can you think of something that you'd rather do with $57,159? If you do, let me know in the comments. Drop a comment. Tell me what you'd rather do with that $57,000 rather than give it to the utility company, right? That's the big benefit of solar. And if you like this video, we've got subscribe, like. We've got all kinds of other content about the benefits of solar, the many benefits of solar to you, the homeowner, as well as your community and to the world as a whole.